Good day, greeting students. I am very happy to meet you all again in grade 11 economics. This would be the last session that we will be handling statistics for economics. That is, our part A will get over with this particular session. Hereafter, if we are going to do anything in this book, it will be only revision. Remaining all is over. We have completed statistics for economics totally. So urge up, finish your writings, finish your worksheets and everything, so that you don't lag behind. Clear, children? So what are we doing right now in chapter 9 is that we are discussing about the use of statistical tools. 8 chapters actually, 7 chapters idhila padichadu ellame statistical tools patti da. Data collection, then we have done about classification of data, eppadi organize pannom, eppadi present pannom, idu ellathiyum nama padichitom. We have even discussed problems in measures of central tendency and measures of dispersion too. Idu ellathiyume nama enna pannitom, we have completed the discussion on all these things. Now what is pending is to apply this. Idu ellame padichadu, these are not for theoretical purpose, summa theoretical knowledge kaha padikama. We have discussed all of these things to use them, okay, to use them practically in whatever we are doing, okay, to use them practically in the projects that we have to do. Namma panna vendiya projects ellathukagavum da namma idellame use pandrom. Why do you have to do a project? You want to do for your academic purpose, or for your research purpose, or in future for your official purposes, like for your business purposes. So how do you use it? We have been discussing a sample project where a new business person inquires households, inquires people about their use of toothpaste. Enna madriyana toothpaste vaanguranga, what are their choices, what are their preferences, how much do they spend on toothpaste, and what is the size of household, everything we have been discussing. All these, if you just see, you can understand. But why are we working out these problems? These have a great impact. சும்மா கண்ணில் பார்த்தா புரிகிற மாதிரி இருக்கும். பட் ஏன் இதில் ஒவ்வொரு ப்ராப்ளமையும் நான் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன் அப்படின்னா, ஐ வாண்ட் யூ டு பி ஷுர் ஆஃப் திஸ். இது நீங்கள் தெளிவாக இருந்தால் தான் யூ கேன் டூ திஸ் இயர்ஸ் ப்ராஜெக்ட் அண்ட் த நெக்ஸ்ட் இயர்ஸ் ப்ராஜெக்ட் அண்ட் ஃப்யூச்சர் எனி ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸ். ஒரு சும்மா நாலேஜ் பேஸுக்கு ஒரு அப்ளிகேஷன் படித்து வச்சுட்டு அதை யூஸ் பண்ணலை அப்படின்னா there is no point in learning it. Isn't it? You reading a concept should help you somehow. அது என்னவா வேணா இருக்கட்டும். But when you read, when you learn something, there should be an impact of it in your behavior. ஒரு moral story படிக்கிறது, it's not just for time pass. For you to understand something out of it, or for you to improve your vocabulary, something or the other. ஏதோ ஒரு பர்பஸ்க்கு தேவை. Alright, it should not be simply just going on reading and reading. Alright, understood? So what we are going to do now? We are going to concentrate on the remaining questions and how to present these data. இது எல்லாமே நம்ம தனித்தனியாக பார்த்துட்டு இப்போ ஒரே ப்ராஜெக்ட்குள்ளே எப்படி இதெல்லாம் ஒர்க் பண்ணுங்கிறது தான் நம்ம பார்த்துட்ருக்கோம். ஸோ we are discussing our sample project, and we have already completed discussions on what are the various things we discussed. Age distribution ku ஒரு frequency distribution போட்டுட்டு how we drew a simple bar diagram nu பார்த்தோம். Then second question about family size, for that they have given a bar diagram. I drew a histogram and I showed you. For the third question, monthly family income status, adula vandu we discussed the average income, arithmetic mean and standard deviation we found. How to use it we saw. and we even drew a histogram for it. The previous session we discussed about the monthly family budget on toothpaste, and we found the mean expenditure and standard deviation for it. So அதில் இருக்கிற மெத்தட்ஸ் ஃபார்முலாஸ் எல்லாத்தையுமே நம்ம ஒரு வாட்டி குவிக் ரீகால் ஒன்று பண்ணிட்டோம். Now we are just going to see about the major occupational status. So we have seen how to draw a bar diagram, how to use histograms, frequency polygon, frequency curve பற்றி பேசிட்டோம். Now we are going to just see how to draw a pie diagram. Do you remember how to do a pie chart? You have to convert it into percentage. Percentageல இருக்கிறத you have to convert into angular component, and from there you have to draw the pie chart. Yeah. So we will see how to do that. Now what? Fourth question, the major occupational status. You can present it as component bar diagram or pie chart. We will see both of it. So first we will see the family occupation and number of families. இதில் எவ்வளோ percentage எது ஜாஸ்தி நம்ம தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும் இல்லையா? For that purpose we are going to either use a component bar chart or a pie chart. ரெண்டுத்தில் ஏதோ ஒன்றுத்தை தான் நம்ம இப்போது யூஸ் பண்ண போகிறோம். Is that clear? So which question's answer is this? எந்த questioner? Question number 7 ஓடுது, page number 126. that example questionerல இருக்கிற 7th question, major occupation of the main breadwinner. What are the things given? Service, professional, manufacturer, trader, any other. இதுதான் நம்ம இங்கேயும் மென்ஷன் பண்ண போகிறோம். Okay, what are the things we have? Service, professional, then we have manufacturer, trader, and finally others. Okay, and the question oda answer, how much we have in service, that is employment la irukravanga. Okay, those are employees. Professionals 5, those who are manufacturers 10, traders appadina they have shops, they buy and sell, there are 40. Other than these we have around 15 people. Clear? If you total it, how much you will get? 30, 35, 45, 45 plus 40, 85, 85 plus 15, 100. இப்போ இதை நம்ம ஒரு காம்போனன்ட் பார் சார்ட்டாக ப்ரெசென்ட் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா எப்படி ப்ரெசென்ட் பண்ணுவோம்? we will just have x and y and we will have numbers here 0, 5, 7, 10. We will keep 10, okay? Because still what you have to get? 100. In the total ku neenga kondu varanum. Alright? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So from here to here a bar, and in this you have to differentiate. 30 வந்து எங்க இருக்காங்க? Service, professional till 35. Okay, manufacturer எவ்வளோ இருக்காங்க? 10. So 35 to 45. Another 40 இருக்கணும் இல்லையா? So 45 to 85. Then here one more thing. So என்ன பண்ணோம்? You need to shade it. So for each thing you have to give coloring or shading. Then separately you have to give a note. ஒவ்வொன்றுத்தையும் நீங்கள் எப்படி மார்க் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்கன்னு நீங்கள் சொல்லணும். ஸோ சர்வீஸ் நம்ம எப்படி மார்க் பண்ணியிருக்கோம், ஃபஸ்ட்டு 30 you drew that stripes. Alright, அதுக்கப்புறமா இருந்த அந்த 5 you drew lines like this. அதுக்கப்புறம் இருக்கிற manufacturers 10க்கு you gave dots. Alright, அதுக்கப்புறமா இருக்கிற அந்த 40 traders you gave checks. Final க்கு you gave stars. So this is how you draw a component bar diagram. என்ன பண்ணிருக்கோம், in the same bar you mention what are the different categories you have. Okay va, but why is a pie chart or where is a pie chart suggested? Component bar diagram easy dane, why don't we just draw it? Ana here you don't have comparison for anything. இன்னொரு இயரோ இல்லை இன்னொரு கேட்டகரியோ இருக்கிறப்போ you can have for comparison. When you don't have anything for comparison, you don't have to draw a bar diagram. Bar diagramல ஒரு important thing என்ன, you can compare எது வந்து highest எது lowest, but here you don't have to go for any sort of comparison இல்லையா. So you can go for pie chart. If you want to draw a pie chart, you need percentage and angular component, isn't it? நமக்கு என்ன வேணும், you have to convert it into percentage and then you have to convert it into angular component. அப்பதான் உங்களால வரைய முடியும். A pie chart is divided into 100 equal parts. நம்ம percentage ன்னு எடுக்கிறதுனால pie chart எத்தனையா divide பண்றோம், 100 equal parts. A pie circle வந்து 360 degree divided by 100 will give you 3.6 degree. So நம்ம கிடைக்கிற percentage into 3.6 பண்றது தான் டிகிரியா நம்ம சொல்றோம். How do you find the percentage? You have to take this value divided by the total. இங்கே total 100 120 150 என்ன வருதோ அதால நம்ம டிவைட் பண்ணணும். அதுக்கு பேர் தான் இங்கே இருக்கிற percentage value நம்ம சொல்கிறோம். Clear? So 30 divided by 100 நமக்கு என்ன கிடைக்கும், 0.3. 5 divided by 100 0.05. 10 divided by 100 0.1. 40 divided by 100 நமக்கு என்ன கிடைக்கும், 0.4. 15 divided by 100 you will get 0.15. Right children, now you just have to multiply it by 3.6. நீங்கள் round off பண்ணிக்கலாம், that will also be easy. Okay, and the total should be how much? இங்கே total என்னவா இருக்கணும் உங்களுக்கு, 360 degree வரணும். Then only your problem is right. What your calculations are is counted to be right. Into 3.6 நம்ம பண்ணப்போ you get 1.08. You get what? 1.08. Then you have 5. One more thing you have to do is percentage ங்கிறப்போ you have to do one more thing. Percentage எடுக்கிறப்போ I missed it. எடுக்கிறப்போ you have to do into 100. So divide பண்ணிட்டு நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ணணும், you have to calculate it as into 100. Then only you will get that value. Okay, so it's very simple to do. All right, so just a minute, we'll do this calculations properly. So நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம், 30 divided by 100 into 100 percentage நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம், into 100. so அந்த calculation எப்படி வரும் நமக்கு, 30 by 100 into 100 ங்கறப்போ obviously you will get the same answer. இதோட வேல்யூ மட்டும் தான் 100. for other problems the value will be different. அப்போ what you have to do, 30 by whatever total you get into 100. in this case we are going to take the same values. அதுதான் நம்மளோட calculation-ஆ இருக்கும். you have to just multiply it by 3.6. 30 into 3.6, 108. then 5 into 3.6, 18. then 10 into 3.6, 36. 40 into 3.6, 144. 15 into 3.6. now what we have to get here answer, 360 degree கிடைக்கணும் நமக்கு. then only your answer is supposed to be right. அப்போதான் உங்களோட ஆன்சர் என்னவா இருக்கும், கரெக்டாக இருக்கும். so we'll check. 8 plus 8 16, 16 plus 6 22, 22 plus 4 26, 26 plus 4 30. 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 4 11, 11 plus 5 16. you got 360. so angular component multiply பண்ணிட்டு total பண்றப்போ உங்களோட வேல்யூ எவ்வளவா இருக்கணும், 360 டிகிரியா இருக்கணும். அதே மாதிரி percentage convert பண்றோம் இல்லையா, after you convert the percentage, when you total it also, you should get value as 100. இங்கே நமக்கு 100 இருந்ததுனால same values came. இங்கே எல்லா டைமும் total 100 இருக்காது, it will differ ஆகிறப்போ you have to calculate it properly. எப்படி calculate பண்ணோம், take the value divided by the total, multiply the answer into 100, you will get the value. அதெல்லாம் add பண்ணா you should get 100 for percentage. and these values when you multiply into 3.6 உங்களுக்கு ஒரு டிகிரி கிடைக்கும். எல்லாமே என்னது, டிகிரி. so using a protractor you should mark these degrees. இதை வச்சு தான் you have to draw your pie chart. clear children, have you understood how to draw your pie chart? so now you got your 360 degrees value. clear, understood? this is how they have drawn. and just like component bar diagram, இதுலயும் நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம், different ஆன colors or shadings நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணி differentiate பண்றோம். clear, understood children? what are the remaining questions? preferred use of toothpaste. which toothpaste you would like to use? so brand, number of households they have given. so aqua fresh, baka, ஒவ்வொரு திங்குக்கும் ஒவ்வொரு பிராண்டுக்கும் எவ்வளோ பேர் யூஸ் பண்ணுறாங்கங்கிற question அங்கே இருக்கு. which question's answer is that? question number 10. 10 ஓட question ஓட answer தான் preferred use of toothpaste. you have to do it like this. இது என்ன variable? it's actually ungrouped variable. you can't give continuous or grouped variable here. so use பண்ணிட்டு what you can do, you can present it as tabular presentation. what is your finding? you can observe that which toothpaste were most preferred brands. So highest எங்கே இருக்குது number of households இருக்கோ அதை தான் நம்ம most preferred toothpaste அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறோம். Clear? Then you have the next question. Basis of selection. Select பண்ணதை வச்சு how they have selected. How did you get that question? Question number 15? Yeah. How did they select the product? Question number 15. Based on that they have selected. Right children? How they have selected, that answer is given here. With that also you have to give the observation. How you have selected the number of family members which is majority of the people selected the toothpaste on the basis of markings, then price, quality and company's brand name கண்டுபிடிக்கிறோம். So only when you group this information, only when you classify and organize this information, you can take this observation. எல்லாமே questionnaire வச்சுட்டு நம்மளால தேட முடியாது. That is the need of statistical tool. So data classification ஒரு statistical tool இல்ல data presentation ஒரு statistical tool இல்லாட்னா we cannot do this observation. You cannot give your interpretation. Right, you analyzing the numbers is called analyzing, measures of central tendency, dispersion. You are writing your answer, no observation kudukkradhukku per dhaan interpretation. Clear? Then you have your taste and preferences. So satisfaction and unsatisfaction over a brand ku they have asked, are you satisfied with the toothpaste? Question number 12. So and the answer which they have figured out this. Amongst the most used toothpaste, the percentage of dissatisfaction was relatively less. Most used toothpaste எது நம்ம பார்த்தோம்? Pepsodent, Colgate and Close-Up. So அதோட எடுத்து பார்க்கணும். Pepsodent only 2 dissatisfied, Close-Up 2, then one more was Close-Up also 2. So dissatisfaction இருக்கிறதே ஜாஸ்தி 3 and 4 only, and most used toothpaste la the dissatisfaction varla. That is the observation given here. Clear children? Then ingredients preferences. Question number 9 and question number 14. Rendiyum club up pannida they have given you this identification. So plain, gel, antiseptic, what do they prefer? What is preferred? Preferred gel and antiseptic based toothpaste over the others. Adukku da maximum count irukku. So when you have two values near, you can take both those values. Edu irukradile highest irukra top 2 or top 3 you can take based on the closeness. One value 40, one more value 10. Rendu edukkalamana? No. The difference there 40 and 30 or 35 can be taken. Clear? And the magnitude of difference should not be high, it should be minimal. Then only you can take both or all three. And finally, media influence is given. Question number 15. Answer. How do you get to know about the product? They have just given you a bar diagram. Majority of people came to know about the product either through television or through newspaper. Okay? So can we not draw bar diagrams for 6, 7 and 8? Adukku bar diagrams varaya kudada? No, you can draw bar diagrams for that. Okay? You definitely can draw bar diagrams. You can't draw frequency diagrams. Adukku frequency diagram ungalaala kudukka mudiyadhu. ஒரு presentation போதுங்கிறதுனால they have given you a tabular presentation. But if you feel my project should be very colorful and it should have all the presentation techniques, then you definitely can go for this technique also. Clear children? Now going to the concluding note. What do you understand from the project? நம்ம பண்ண sample project ல இருந்து what we have understood? Majority of the users belong to urban area. Most of the people who were surveyed belong to age group 25 to 50. நம்மளோட இந்த 10 questions-ஓட ஆன்சர் அப்சர்வேஷன்ஸை ஒன்றா சம்மரைஸ் பண்ணி கொடுக்கறது தான் கன்க்ளூஷன். ஸோ வாட் தே வில் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட், இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் நம்ம எதுக்காக பண்ணோம், டு நோ அபவுட் த டேஸ்ட் அண்ட் ப்ரிஃபரன்சஸ் ஆஃப் பீப்புள். ஸோ இப்போ அந்த ப்ரொடியூசர் வாட் he should decide that first thing his product should be aimed at urban people, ஏன்னா அங்கே தான் மேக்ஸிமம் யூஸ் இருக்குது. ஸோ his factory should be set up in urban area. Second thing, he should focus on a normal toothpaste which will choose 25 to 50 years of people. அந்த ஏஜ் பேபி டூத்பேஸ்ட்டோ இல்லை சென்சிட்டிவ் டூத்பேஸ்ட்டோ இல்லாமல் ஜெல் அண்ட் ஆன்டிசெப்டிக் டூத்பேஸ்ட் அதிகமாக ப்ரொடியூஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு ரெடியாக இருக்கணும். தென் how much they are ready to spend, எதுக்கு அது தெரியணும், to fix the price of the toothpaste. Okay, the average expenditure may be 104, but standard deviation என்னவா இருந்துச்சு 36. So he can't fix for 104, he have to fix somewhere between 30 to 40. Clear? And then how you have to advertise, நம்மளோட ப்ராடக்ட் எப்படி ரீச் பண்ண வைக்கணும், through advertisements the product should reach the consumers. Clear children? So these are the various things he'll come to know. So which are the most influenced brands அப்படின்னு தெரிஞ்சிச்சுன்னா what are the plus points of those products he will understand, and based on that thing production should be done. So this is how you have to give your conclusion. Bibliography is not given here, and annexure should be given. Actually annexure should be given in the questionnaire, நம்ம annexure-ல வைக்கலாம். Alright, so that's the end of statistics for economics. I hope you have understood everything. If at all you have doubts anywhere in the book, yes, of course, watch the videos properly, try to complete the worksheets. Please don't lag behind. If at all you have any doubts, please feel free to reach me out and get your doubts clarified. Thank you, and may you all have a wonderful day today.